Hey, it's Dustin with the Davidson Group at Reese Nichols with another market update coming to you. We're talking about home renovations. You know, a question I get all the time when I'm speaking to sellers is, should I fix my home? Should I update my home? Or should I go into a home renovation? What we're going to do today is jump into a little bit of data to actually break down why this isn't necessarily the best decision for you. Let's get started. So the first point that I want to talk about is where we're at in our market. We've talked about this in the past, but we're still definitely in the middle of a seller's market. And what's happening is buyers are so anxious to get into properties, they're actually happier or okay with taking on home projects, home renovations, and repairs themselves. I'm seeing it with buyers that I'm working with, and I'm seeing it on the side with sellers too, that contracts come across and they're waiving inspections, they're waiving their opportunity to do walkthroughs, sometimes they're even waiving the opportunity to look into the property. And so with these pieces in mind, you have the opportunity to forego that cost, and you're able to really truly just put it on the market and let that run with you. So the second reason why renovating your home before putting it on the market may not be the best idea is they actually did a survey of over 100 agents across the United States and found that the ROI was a diminishing return based off of the money that they were putting in. These factors were due to the time it was taking to get the work completed, the ability to actually find the contractors to do the work, and then the actual cost of materials were showing that they weren't able to bring back as much onto the table. They were actually losing out if they would have just put it on the market, foregone the time frame, sold in the beginning within the first few days, and moved on to their new home. So what does this mean for you all? You know, if you're sitting here, you're thinking, hey, you know what, I want to sell my home this year, but my home's not really in the best condition. You know, we've lived here for a few years, the kids have been rough on it, the dogs have been rough on it, there's that project that's been partially done for however long, right, those honey-do lists. Take the time, think about really what your end result is, and then let's have a conversation. That's really what it's going to come down to, is we sit down and we discuss where you want to go, how you want to get there, and if it makes the most sense for you. Sometimes a home renovation does make sense, but oftentimes in today's market, we can forego that renovation and allow the market to do the work for you instead of the time, the labor, and the cost that you'd go into actually updating your home. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Again, my name's Dustin. I really, really appreciate it. Hey, you know what? If you were thinking about doing a home renovation this year, could you drop that in a comment or maybe just send me a direct message? I would love to connect and just talk about that, even if you're not going to sell. Hope to see you on the next one. Thanks again.